Hello, hello, party people. How are we doing today on this fine Saturday? How's it going? How's it going? Cool. Who's this? Oh, what the? Why is there a super chat goal in my chat now? Whatever. We'll let it be. How is everyone doing today? How are we feeling? Why is my chat not coming up on the actual stream itself? What's going on? Hold on. What is the problem up here? Hello, hello. There were quite a few people here before me. Embarrassing, embarrassing. I was extremely late to my own stream, but hello. Thank you guys for joining. Hello, oh my god, long time no see. Hello. How's everyone doing? What's everyone working on? I'm really waiting for the chat to pop up. It's really making me sad that it's not here yet. Please, please. I don't understand. Let's see if I redo it. I'll give it a couple more minutes. We'll see. If it doesn't pop up, I'll be really sad. So many folks. What's going on? Oh my god, I messed something up. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Everything's going south. Everything's falling apart. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. We figured it out. Well, I figured something out on my end. The chat's still not showing up. Please. Thinking of working on my fanfic. I haven't updated in a month and a half. Oops. That is real. I think I might revisit my first project ever. Kind of nervous though. Ooh, that is kind of scary. My first ever project is buried deep. She's never coming back, unfortunately. I'm working on the scene-by-scene outline of my retreat project that was on pause last week because I complicated it and moved. I believe in you. I believe in you. Also, congrats on moving. Are you done moving? Are you still in the process of moving, or are you still in the thick of it? Why are my bangs so short today? Whatever. I'm not sure if I should write Project Love or Project Future opinions. Ooh, what genre are both of them? I feel like I have an idea if you went like super direct with your project names, but what are your genres? I also do not know what to work on today. Seriously, why is this chat not coming up? I'm gonna cry. Please. It's so weird not seeing the chat on stream. I know. Oh my god. Someone just had to mention it. It's back. We're back. Holy moly. Let's go. Excuse me. Hi, I've been watching the Story Engine deck live videos. It's with three creators who created a bunch of decks that authors and D&D players use. I'm visiting my mother and her sister. June in. Well, technically, I am staying in an Airbnb at the moment because I start work Monday, but couldn't find a place to move into until July 1st. Oh, good luck with that. That's scary. That's scary. So you're in an Airbnb for the next like week and a half. Ooh. Project Love is a vampire gay love story, and Project Future is a futuristic sapphic story about, well, picking your own future. Love. Okay. Vampire gay love story, futuristic sapphic story. I gotta go with Project Future, I think. Vampires. No. Project Future. Final answer for me. It's back. The chat's back. We're here. Thank God. It did look really weird without it there. Reminder, grab your caffeine. My cat's being rude. Sorry. Oh, visiting your family in Hangman's Alley's golf course. I took pictures of my Christian fantasy story-filled dreams Thursday night because I'm actually getting a new laptop pretty soon, but I don't know when. Ooh, exciting, exciting. Yeah, I told myself I was going to get a MacBook very soon, and I was really excited, and then everything fell apart. So I think I'm going to be with the laptop that I'm on right now for at least until the end of the year. I was gonna say at least a year, but I'm thinking at least until the end of this year. This laptop's gonna have to hold it up together. It's it's gonna have to hold on tight. Project Love is on zero draft and Future is on first draft, if that helps picking. Sorry for all the yawns. I apologize. Hmm. For me, zero drafts have gotten increasingly more difficult to write. So I'm like team first draft, but I don't know. I feel like most people are like, oh yeah, the zero drafts are the easiest part because it's, you're writing the story for the first time. There's no problems with it yet. Um, I don't know. I don't know. At least I live in Canada in July 1st is Canadian Day, so I don't have to request it off from work during my second week. Hey, okay, win. Other than the fic of finally getting to plotting out my superhero web novel, I may or may not ever post. Real. Real. But that's so fun. Superheroes? Love it. Both are part of my retreat, which have their own goals, of course. Valid. Well, my vote is still for Project Future, I have to say. I'm really rocking with it. I'm really hoping my laptop can make it through my master's, 2 years, and at least 6 months of a real engineering job before it decides to quit. Real. Real. If it comes down to it, I honestly might just use this laptop until I graduate, which should be another 2 years, 1.5, 2 years. Um, I would love to be like, yeah, this laptop got me through all of my university, all my college. Um, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. I really don't know if it's gonna last that long because she's already kind of chugging. Um, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, but for the sprints, how big of a range are we feeling? What do we feel like doing? Project Future it is. Let's hit the next goal. Yes, yes. I need to figure out what I'm working on. I don't know. Oh, and of course, Gigi's in the litter box. He's parting her scratching. I don't know what I want to work on. Work on. This is hard. I guess I'll figure it out. Depending on how long the sprints are, that is what I will work on. Because I'm currently editing Project What, and I really only like editing with longer sprints. So if we do get something that's like 30 minutes or longer, I will work on Project What. But other than that, I have to figure out what project I'm working on. Hello. I am working on a group of OCs named the 17 Neophyte Lords. Their leader is Luna Starbloom. Ooh, fun. Hello. Maybe the sprint challenge. My next goal is 23K, which I'm like 700 words away from. maybe 15 to 45-minute range, or the sprint challenge. Prefer longer sprints. Okay, what if, guys, we did the sprint challenge first as like a little warm up, and then we end the challenge at like 20 minutes, and then our range for the sprints is like longer sprints. So it's like 20 to 40 minutes, 20 to 45 minutes for the sprints afterwards. How do we feel about that? How many people here rock with the longer sprints? Please, everyone. Please, everyone, be in agreement. There was an ad that popped up above your green live screen. Oh, like within my within my thing? I don't know how ads work on YouTube. I am sorry. I've had YouTube Premium for years. So I don't know what they're doing with ads anymore. Not to brag or anything. Oh my god, am I lagging? Oh no. Hopefully my audio is still okay. Oh, I can my Wi-Fi is all goofy. Maybe I'll try to fix that during the first sprint. Maybe that will be the start of my sprint challenge, is trying to fix this. Because my connection is not very good. I'll try that. I'll try to fix it. Okay. That sounds great. Yes, sounds good. Long sprints. Sounds perfect. Okay. Perfect. Yay. I'm glad we all agree. I'm glad we all agree. Okay. So we're gonna start with the sprint challenge. I'm sure you guys all know what the sprint challenge is. Does anyone not know? Does anyone not know? You have been lagging. Yes, I thought it was just me. Well, I pulled it up on my phone to check it to make sure it's like running, and I realized I was like lagging out. So I'm gonna try and fix it during this first 5-minute sprint. Hopefully it does fix it. If not, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be lagging. Is the audio also lagging, or is it just the video? Like, can you guys hear everything I say, or is that also like glitched out? Let me see. Maybe I can close some stuff on my laptop and get it to work. I don't know. We're just trying stuff here. Yeah, food is ready, and I agree with long sprints. Sprint challenge. Okay, I will explain the sprint challenge real quick. Audio's fine for you. Thank God. Okay. Mostly just audio, very occasionally. Mostly just video, very occasionally audio. Audio's fine for me, just the video. Okay, cool. Thank God. Because I feel like that's what matters most. Okay, but sprint challenge is basically we're going to be increasing the time for each sprint. We start at 5 minutes, then we go to 8, 10, 15, 20, and then I guess we'll do a vote if we want to do 25 as a part of the sprint challenge or not. But the goal with each successive sprint is to write more than the previous one. So you write for 5 minutes, we're done. Record that word count. 8 minutes, your only goal is in 8 minutes to write more than you did in 5 minutes. And then the same thing. In 10 minutes, you want to write more than you did in 8 minutes. That's it. That's the sprint challenge until we're done. And the way you stay in the challenge is if you write more, but we're not counting. If you don't succeed in the sprint challenge, no one's gonna kick you off stream, okay? It's just for fun. It usually gets a lot of words out in a very short amount of time, so that is the sprint challenge. Okay. With that, let's do the first sprint. I'm also going to check on my internet to see what's going on here. My goal for this first sprint challenge, Jesus, is to fix the Wi-Fi. So, all right, let's do this. Not yet. We're also not in the final sprint. There we go. Okay, here we go. 5 minutes on the clock. Let's do this. Honestly, the best strat is to not even do very good in this first sprint. So, just good luck in general. Have fun. Let's do it. Um, and if you guys have snippets at the end, let's do snippet sharing. All right. But good luck. Have fun. Because we are starting in three, two, one, go. Go, 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 go. Good luck. Woo! Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. That was the first sprint. How did we do? How did we do? Very quick. Very, very quick. I did reset my internet. I don't know if it helped. I don't know if it helped. We might just be lagging. I apologize. We might just have to lag today. I'm trying to see what else I can close here. Where did my, there we go. It's like, where'd my stream go? I'm losing it today. 110 words written, 70 words, a mighty 30 words got distracted. Hey, the smaller you start, the better it is for the challenge. 20 words, period. Well, I got zero. I got zero. Oh my God, what is going on with my internet? It's like tanking every like 2 seconds. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I reread a chapter and got a whopping 18 words. Love. I will slow down now though, because I am at the end of the zero draft chapter. Oops, but I think I know where I will go, so it's okay. I believe in you. That's real though. I hate coming to an end of a chapter and then like being like, okay, so what's next? So how am I gonna write what's next? A with the zero, you will definitely be the next sprint. True. Very true. I can't hear you. Oh. Uh um I can I mean some other people can hear me because they were answering me, but who can anyone else not hear me? Writing fics with large time gaps between posting chapters gets so difficult when I don't remember what I wrote before. Real, real. That is how I feel when I write series and I don't write it like one right after the other. I'm like, what happened in book one, actually? Yeah, because I need like 700 more words for this chapter. I got 0 words because I'm planning my week. Hey, zero word gang. 0 word gang. I can hear you. Okay. Let's see. Who can hear me, who can't? I guess let me do a poll real quick. Can you hear circle? This is important. This is important journalism, okay? I'll be reading Project Roses the whole stream, so I don't know how I'll track progress, probably page-wise. Also, I'm having fish and chips for dinner. Love. Love. We'll be eating while chatting so I can focus on writing during the sprints. Nice. Smart. Where did the poll go? The poll is gone. Did I end the poll? Where did the poll go? I'm like losing it. I'm genuinely losing it. I don't know how this works. I don't know how YouTube works. The poll disappeared. The poll's gone. Can anyone else see the poll still? Because it's gone for me. I'm also figuring out Opus Writer from watching your video the other day. It's actually goated, not gonna lie. Hey, it is. It is. I have been using it for Project Cosmos ever since I got the program sent to me. Dude, I'm obsessed. I'm honestly obsessed. I haven't drafted anything yet, so that's gonna be something that will be new once I start writing these books, which I don't even know when. Um, but so far, all the like planning stuff, the plot, the character, everything, love. I love it. I'm glad you're enjoying it as well. Now I just shut the video down and came back on. Oh, okay. It's 100% at yes with 11 votes. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I can't see it. I can't see it, so I can't end it. I don't. Let me reload the stream on my phone. Maybe it'll give me access. This is such a chaotic stream already. We've been here for half an hour. 12 votes. Oh, so it is still open. Hold on. Where is the poll? Why did it go away on my screen? It's gone. That poll's gonna be up for the rest of the stream. I'm. That's just how it's gonna be. Let's see. Unless I can reload it here, it'll come up. Oh my God! I got it to come up. Thank you, God. Okay, we're gonna end the poll now. Whew. I think I get a bit scared when I see programs with so many features. That is very valid. I am in the same boat. but I feel like Opus Writer is very user friendly. Like it's not something that you have to have like a huge amount of like computer knowledge or coding knowledge or something to like really understand it. Like I feel like some programs are like, if you're not a computer science major, you're not gonna like this program. But this one's like it's a lot easier to understand. I appreciate that. Like it's very useful, but there's so much I don't know where to start. Very valid. Very valid. And like all the little prompt windows come up for each like kind of sheet you can put down and I get it. A lot of my stuff right now is like half filled out because it's like I know it's going to be useful for me while working on this project, but it just looks so stupid right now because it's half finished and half the hello, half the text boxes aren't even filled in. Everyone say hi to Jeej. She wants to be the center of attention once again. I've been feeling pretty chaotic ladies lately. What? I've been feeling pretty chaotic today, so I like the stream's energy. I appreciate it. Sometimes it's just a chaotic day. To be fair, I think the video and audio is a bit behind. You were talking about the poll when it showed up. Oh. Oh. Weird. I'm not liking my food. No. Maybe it is a little bit behind because the responses were a little bit more behind than they usually are. Curse you, Wi-Fi. I don't understand why it's saying the connection is so bad. It looks pretty good to me. Whatever. Hopefully it figures itself out. Kitty. Kitty cam. I don't know what's behind those eyes, man. Just looking around. Being crazy. 0 words. I was scrambling with my setup. Real. A lot of people in the 0 word club today. It'll make it 8 minutes a lot easier, so. Look at this. How am I supposed to write in these conditions? Hmm. Hmm. Anyways, we should start the next sprint. We should do the next one. Yeah, I think I should have eaten the oven cheese a bit sooner. No, that's awful. I think the brain cell is floating in there somewhere. She's looking for it. She's definitely looking for it. Okay, let's do this. Not yet. Okay, our next sprint is going to be 8 minutes for all my 0 word people. You just have to write a word at least. But for everyone else, the goal is write more than you did in 5 minutes. You got 3 more minutes, so technically it shouldn't be too hard, but sometimes writing is evil and mean, so I don't know. Okay. Gigi's gonna keep looking around aimlessly. I don't know what's going on there. And we're gonna get started. Good luck, everyone, because we are starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Go, 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 go. Good luck. Woo! Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. How did we do on the second sprint? Excuse me. I am brainstorming right now, so I'm just gonna like guesstimate. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll say 180 words. I got 180 words in the last one. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget, because otherwise I will. Okay. Oh, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. 2 times more than the first one. Nice. Didn't fail. How? Wrote 246 words. You will surprise yourself. You will surprise yourself with the sprint challenge. Like, even like when I am the least confident that I actually succeeded, I did. Probably by like 15, 20 words, but I still did. And I'm like, how? How'd that happen? Can't speak on words, but peer pressure from the chat did make me get some food. Valid. 150 words, 83 words. So first one I got a page. This time I got a whole page and a half. I was also multitasking, so valid, I guess. Eh? And that's still more. So you're still in the game. I joined at the start of the sprint and got 81 words in. I did spend the first 2 or 3 minutes opening up a document and searching for a character name though. Whoops. That's real. It's like, who are you? Who are you again? 72 words. I am at the end of the scene by scene outline for the chapters I have already written when I was trying to pants this draft. Real. Real. Yeah, luckily I knew where I wanted to go next. Normally I would be staring at all my stuff at this point. Valid. Valid. 84 words, joined in during the timer for the first time on live stream. Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I am glad to have you here. Hope, I hope you have some fun with the sprints, with the sprint challenge. Sprint challenge. Okay, hold on. This is bothering me. I need to rearrange my pages on my Nomad, and I don't know how to. Chat. How does this work? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's happening. Hmm. I guess I'll have to figure it out after, but it's bothering me. I want to move this page, please. 544 words left until the chapter's done. 356. Oh no. 356 left until the goal is reached. Might switch to Love after I hit 23K. You totally should. You totally should. Knock out both projects today. My snippet. What in all earth, heaven, hell was Rena willing to risk her magic for? Ooh. Uh-oh. Funny snippet. I nod. Yep, I needed to work out. And with the heat outside, going out for a run was not in my cards. It's like 15 degrees outside. What heat are you talking about? Real. Like, girl, that ain't heat. Basically, main character went to the gym. Sarah is her best friend. And spoiler, future girlfriend. Ooh. What is a character you're currently struggling to figure out or understand, if there's any? Um, uh, I honestly, I don't think there's any right at the moment, thank God. Um, Not really. I mean, maybe the main character of Project Cosmos, I don't really have her figured out too much yet. Um, like I know what she wants, but I don't really have her flaw or the thing that sets her back. And because of that, I'm like, do I alter slightly what she wants in order to have it make more sense with a flaw? That's really the only thing I can think of. It's the most minor things that bother me in my draft, and it absolutely shouldn't, but it does. Real, real. It's like, and you get hung up on those little things, and it's like, okay, not the problem at the moment. Like, please. Especially like in zero drafts, it's like none of these words are going to exist in the next draft. Why am I mad about prose? Yeah, 15 degrees Celsius. That I thought as much. 15 degrees Fahrenheit would have no. She would have been insane for saying that was hot. She ain't a runner. She's a martial artist. I see. I mean, 15C is perfect running weather. Hi, Gigi. A snippet of mine would be the house is plunged into darkness because Derry needed silence. Ooh, ooh. What I need to figure out the characters' voices. I am writing dialogue for now, but next draft I want to make sure that each character sounds unique with their pattern and word choice. Felt. It definitely takes me a long time to formulate my characters' voices, like especially like dialogue. But once I get there, oh, it's a blast. It is a blast. My character and her friends went out boating around Lake Norman in the lake romance novel I'm working on. Fun. Fun, fun. Oh my god. There's like something stuck in my throat. Ah. I am like my character. Any weather is too hot for running, even snow. Real. Any sort of state is too much for running. I'm not running. Sorry. You can't make me. Have you ever written stories about gods or included them in some of your stories, Egyptian gods, Greek gods? I have not done gods like pre-existing gods. Like I haven't written something that include like established lore in the world, but I have written stories with gods in them. I just I created the gods. So that count. It's my own religious system. It's not like the Greek gods and stuff. So close to the end of my first draft I've been working on for months, yet I'm working on something completely different. That is real. I feel like it's like anxiety of being done with it. It's like, let me drag it out just a little bit longer. Because I get that. Like sometimes I'm like, I don't want to say goodbye. like I don't want to be done with these characters. I just don't know how to figure out how to make each character speech unique. Like I need some advice, but I will put that in the Discord once I get there. Valid. I don't know. I feel like you have to know how a character approaches either like a problem or like conflict in a conversation. That's usually how I figure out the character's voice the most is like when two characters are disagreeing, how does each character respond to that like tension? That's usually how I get the voice. I don't that's my advice. Like if there's like a chill, laid back character, like he's obviously gonna respond differently than someone who always wants to be right or always wants everything to be perfect or something. Um I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's not good advice, but that's how I approach it. I just figured out my whole story's plot. I have a character that I didn't name in my first draft, and now I have to name. Now I have to have a name for him. His real name is Sunheart, but for now he's Rootheart. Ooh, fun. I'm a walker. My normal walking pace is around 6 to 7 kilometers an hour. I don't run. I sprint or walk. Valid, valid. I can't even walk. Like at least where I live, like if give me a treadmill, I could walk for like 45 minutes. I don't care. Like that's fine. But in the desert, I'm not walking around. Okay, especially I live like in the city now. Like I'm not I'm not walking down these busy streets like to get my fitness in. I'm sorry. Not gonna happen. Oh, that's cool. I'm trying to create one too, but it's so hard. I might give up. That's valid. That's very valid. Um, what are your gods in your stories? Are they water gods, sun, what? Well, sorry, I realized I had an exclamation point. No, it just sounds like you're very excited. Demanding answers. I'm kidding. Um, the last one that I had gods in, well, there, I had a fantasy story, Project Quest, where there were spirits that were like worshipped as gods. And they were like water spirits and like what like air spirits, stuff like that. And they were more like animals. They were like very large animals, I guess. But I did have a project which I was thinking about recently actually that I like kind of want to that I kind of want to work on again that I haven't worked on since like probably 2022. But the gods were sort of manifested by the areas that they were in because they were gods of whatever those communities found the most important. So like if you were in a farming community, it would be like you'd have like god of the harvest or like god of good weather. So I don't know, something like that. Or if you were like in the city, it's like you'd have like god of commerce, god of fortune, stuff like that. So it was very open-ended what that religion system was, but I thought it was very fun. And I really want to work on that project again. Do I have time to work on a new project and add another project to my rotation? No, but I do miss it. His whole story is where he's going to rescue his other brothers and sisters from a veiled dream, from whispering ash and healing the passion. Oh my God, healing the passion flower from half of its sinful side. This is going to something. This guy's something. Become a series where I'm going to go through each of my characters' point of views. Love, love. No, that helps a lot. I wrote it down and we'll stick it in my zero draft folder. Yay! I'm glad I could help. I'm glad I don't really have to think about character voice. They seem to speak to me. The problem is sometimes they steal the story and change the plot on me, though. Yeah, I feel like there's a fine line that you have to traverse in order to like have perfect control of your characters. It's either like you don't have much about the characters and you have to kind of bring them to life, or they have so much life that you have to bring them back into the plot you've made. It's like to find the perfect balance between that, that's the dream. That's the dream. I love stories with nature spirits. Same. They're fun. They're fun. Especially like if the like there's a plot where it's like the nature spirit is being like threatened or like someone kills the nature spirit and then you see like the consequences of this like entity gone. Like, I don't know. It's cool. It's cool to me. The late romance novel I'm working on is about the blossoming interracial love between the Nigerian American woman and the Jewish Irish man during a vacation with others. Ooh, love, fun. Fun fact, I picked my TBR for next month and I was really not kind to myself. Going to eat a yogurt now, so I eat something. Also, I've given up on TBRs. I cannot stick to that. I am very much an like emotional reader. Like depending on what I just finished is what I like it determines what I read next. I could not build a TBR. I'm just like I want to read. I want to read something. Have you debuted a novel? If not, are you close to debuting? I have not debuted a novel. I don't know how close I am to debuting. Um, my debut novel, or what I expect to be my debut novel, is with beta readers at the moment. Their feedback will determine how close I am to publishing or getting on the road of publishing. Um, that's just it. Shall I suggest another sprint? Yes, we should do the next one. The next one will be 10 minutes. So hopefully you guys remember your previous word count because that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the next one. I feel like I'm very good with main characters, but I struggle with developing full side characters that have their own subplots and add to the story in a meaningful way instead of just plot devices. I get that. I get that. That is definitely something that I recognize in my zero drafts as well. And I'm like, okay, next time around, they actually have to be full people, not just, convenient for my main character. My TBR is 8 books. Luckily I'm on summer break, but still, yeah, 8 books in a month is a lot. I think the upper range for how much I can read in a month lately is like 3 or 4 books, so 8 is impressive. My favorite genres of writing are mostly fantasy and romance, mystery, spirituality, sci-fi, and paranormal. Love that. I want to be a TBR girly so bad, but I feel like it'll put me off reading forever. Real. It's like the pressure. The pressure of like having to complete the TBR. It's like, no. Let me just let me keep my peace. I have picked 2 books by interest and 6 books through a little pouch that has all the backlist books. I see. I see. See, that like stresses me out. I can't do like when people put like all their book titles like in a jar and then like they pull out one and they're like, oh, that's my next read. Absolutely not. I cannot do that. That'll be so fun. I've been dying to read one of your stories. Well, thank you. Thank you. Hopefully you enjoy it whenever it does come out. Then beta readers better hurry it up. For real. Guys. Guys. I've given my characters their own plots now just need to figure out how to add those into the book. It's for draft 2, including the speech. Felt. Sometimes I get really into reading and I end up reading 12 to 15 books a month. Other months I read 1 or 2 books. Real. 12 or 15 is insane. That's crazy. I am a slow reader, so maybe that's my problem. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I am a slow reader, but dang, 12 to 15. Actually, I might have 6 characters, but the other Phoenix Angels are twins. So I'm thinking of just doing a 4 book series to do the twins together in one story. Who do voting poll rate? 7 POVs or 4 book series? 7 POVs or a 4 book series? Wait, what? Wait, what? Would it be 7 books with the 7 POVs? I wanted 2 books from my 26 for 26 books, um, and well, it ended with 1 book from the challenge, and you've reached Sam. I will cry. I know it. Uh-oh. I use, oh, meant to say TBR jar. I use my TBR jar when I can't decide on which story I should read because I want to read all of them. That is real. I have so many audiobooks waiting for me right now to read that like that's basically my TBR right now. It's like I could just pick from pick from like the 6 I have to read next, but yeah, I cannot just like pick on a whim. I can read romance all day, every day because they don't require much thought, but I am a fantasy girly and it's hard to commit to with a full-time job. Felt. That is why I'm trying to get through as many big series right now over the summer as I can. I'm reading the Red Rising series, The Way of Kings, Dune. And that's pretty much it for right now. But those 3 are gonna take up a good amount of time. Those are all pretty big. But I'm trying to get through like a good chunk of that before I start working or I go to school again. Because once I do that, I'm cooked. I'm not gonna be able to read it all. There's a 75 book challenge, and it's like the Health 75 Hard. That's for CEO readers, bro. I'm a first employee. Felt 75 books. No. I just found out that my teachers have assigned us 12 books for summer homework, and they're all classics I need to know really well because we'll have tests. Oh no. Oh no. Good luck. Maybe just check out the Spark Notes. 12 books? Too much. Zero draft was plot, first draft pacing, second draft character development. Shop. I'm not sure if that makes sense. No, I get that. I get that. Can you say the genre of your presumed debut novel? It's urban horror. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Um, for those who know, I guess it's Project Glass. I want Project Glass to be my debut, but it's semi horror, kind of like drama, small town. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Let's do the next sprint, guys. We've been chatting. That's the wrong tab. We have been chatting for quite a while. Let's do the next one. Oh, also, for the 7 books and 7 POVs, I think it really just depends on how much content you have. I don't know if we can do if we can vote for how many books you're gonna write in your series, because it really depends on how much story you have to tell. Genres are hard, exactly. It's rough. It's rough out here. I don't know. Like, and that, and the worst part is that's the one that like is the least identifiable. Like a lot of my other projects, I'm like, oh yeah, it's a sci-fi dystopian. Oh yeah, it's a fantasy. Oh yeah, it's a whatever. But this one is like, I don't know what to tell you. It's it's a fun book. It's a fun book about sisters who are trying to deal with the same trauma, but they deal with it very different ways, and that builds the most conflict in the book. That's it. That's all I can tell you. I don't know. Is that a genre? Not really. Ooh, horror that has to come out around September, October. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I want to do. Because it's like got fall cozy vibes. So, well, cozy vibes. It's got fall vibes. They're not very cozy. It took me 10 years to figure out my series was drama romance. Real. Real. It's rough out here. Okay. Sometimes I just be writing to write. So, what does the genre matter? Okay. Anyways, let's do this. 10 minutes, the next one in the sprint challenge. We we have a few more sprints in the sprint challenge, and then we will move on to number generator, but with longer sprints. So it'll be good. It'll be good. All right, let's do this though. Good luck, everyone, because we are starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Go, 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 go. Good luck. Woo! Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Whoops. How did we do? On the third sprint. How did we do? I was looking up sci-fi weapons for inspiration, so I don't know how to count that. I don't know how to count that in the sprint challenge. I think I got maybe around the same amount of words technically in brainstorming terms. So, I don't know. I don't know. How did we do? I think one of the chats did not get, or it got filtered raindrop, because this sounds like the second half of something. I don't know what you typed in the last one, but YouTube is very weird about what they filter. 133 words this time, however, I might delete them all. I see. That's real. That is real. 246 words again, but also my Wi-Fi was glitching because suddenly the words froze. Real. Real. Last one was 155, and this one is 165. 10-word difference. It was close. Hey, you still beat it. 224 words, almost halfway through my outline. No real because I was looking up magical artifact inspo, so whatever that equates to in words. It's a lot. Exactly. Research is hard, okay? Research is difficult. I'm gonna give myself 100 million words. Let me quickly write another word so I'm one word over last time. Yes, do it. 27 words, but technically just retyping some notes from my phone that I made it work to my project folder, so technically 0. 198 words in outlining. This is my first time chapter by chapter outlining. And I have to remind myself that this is the first draft. And not everything is going to be figured out. Real. Very real. That is one thing I can't do, is chapter by chapter outlines, until I get to that chapter. Like, once I, like, say I'm on chapter 25 and I'm going on to chapter 26 or something, that's the only point when I can bring the plot points that I need together and, like, group them together and say, like, oh, these are the scenes that I want in this chapter. But I can't do a real chapter by chapter outline, like, basically until I get to that chapter. 307 words, barely made it to 2 pages, but I did. Period. I'm around 13K in mine. Nice. Nice. Okay, I cheated and added 3 more words, so yeah, I made it. Let's go. To be fair, I hate when the timer is over while I'm in the middle of a sentence. Let me finish it. Okay, I get it. That is me too. I literally will ignore the chat until I finish the sentence, because I can't leave a sentence half finished. Hey y'all, finally popping in. I'll be here for about an hour or so. Well, welcome. Hello, hello. Um, but when a situation happened where she almost got his little sister killed due to an allergy after being warned not to have that thing around her by both the mom and him. Either annoyed and despised her. Oh, wait, what? What did I miss? Oh my god, I think these chats are getting filtered. I'm only getting the craziest ones. Oh no. I'm the same way with outlines, but I was listening to V.E. Schwab's podcast, and she explained that she doesn't have to edit so much because she has detailed outlines, and I aspire to do that. That's real. That's real. I mean, my outlines themselves are pretty detailed. Like, I make sure the story is down, set during the outline, but I just can't section it off into chapters at that point. Like, the chapters have to come naturally. That's the only part that I can't plan. 300 words away from the chapter and 100-ish words away from the goal. Nice. So I guess one more sprint and then I can switch to Project Love. Yeah. Exciting. Exciting. Okay. that was just our 10-minute sprint. So our next one's going to be 15. And then I think we'll do one last one. It'll be 20. And then we will go to the number generator, which I need to keep up, actually. Whoops. And then for the number generator, let's do 20 to 45. Like, that's a solid range, I feel. We'll do some higher numbers for the generator. Yo, YouTube is filtering me. What's good, YouTube? I don't, like, that was the only one that came through. I don't know. I don't know what YouTube is doing. My bestie is thrilled. I'm back in the Project Roses rabbit hole. My dreams have been so crazy, like drama side plots coming together. Insane work. Ooh. Uh-oh. Exciting. Exciting. I love being consumed by a writing project. Like just like it taking over your whole life. It's the best feeling ever. I love it. I love it. So I'm very happy for you. That's the conclusion. That's my conclusion. Vishwab does scene by scene and can even write it out of order because she already knows all the scenes of the book. Yeah, can't do all that. Thanks, but no thanks. I guess I'm not as big of a plotter as, the big leagues. There's still some discovery that happens when I write, and I need to do it in order or else things don't work out. For plotting, me is this chapter, I want these people to be here and do that. Only thing I do. Valid. Outlines are genuinely hell for me. Of course I plan stuff, but I really can't go far. I see. I'm the opposite. If I don't have an actual outline, the book is not getting written. Nothing's getting written. Did you read my comment about what my story? Maybe it also got filtered. I did not see that either. Uh-oh. I think the other message from Raindrop was before the sprint. You have to check higher up. Oh. Oh. When did the sprint start? When did the sprint start? Oh. Then promise yourself to never trust anyone again. She'd be a bit dramatic. She applied to hundreds of jobs and repeatedly got ignored and rejected until she landed a babysitting job. Oh, it was a rich man in Europe with a politician mother. She babysat the little 8-year-old, and she met her 20-year-old cute brother who works for his politician father and mother from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Oh, and then the whole, okay. I did just miss it. Whatever. I'm not the brightest, okay? Yeah, can't do out of order either. Out of order is foul work. Glad you guys agree. That's another, no in my book. We gotta go in order or else the book's gonna suck. I mean, if it's a zero draft, it's gonna suck, but it's gonna suck extra bad if I go out of order. On another note, next draft, I need to cut a whole lot of wells in dialogue. Also need different words. There was one draft, I can't remember what project it was, but when I revised it, I was like, why is everyone announcing everything? Like instead of saying she said, there were so many instances where I said she announced, and I'm like, why? Why is everyone announcing stuff? Can we calm down? I don't know what happened there, but I was really obsessed with the word announced. It's like Dune though. I've been reading a lot of Dune. I just finished the 4th book of Dune, but Frank Herbert loved saying the phrase swallowed in a dry throat. I think that phrase was said in each book at least 15 times. Everybody was swallowing in a dry throat. Everybody. Every single buddy. I was like, okay. So I guess it's not the end of the world to have a phrase that you put in your book a lot, but still. The only out of order writing I can do is specific scenes I'm close to 100% sure will make it into the full story. Yeah, I can't even do that. I can't even do that. A lot of my writing is based on context though, context of what we learn throughout the rest of the book. So I can't write the scene after that scene because there's so much emotional buildup in the scenes before it that like this scene, the scene that I'm writing out of order, would not hit. You know what I mean? Like there's so much emotion that I need to build up in the characters and in myself in order to write said scene. Like it just doesn't work for me. Not the brightest. Meanwhile, she's a genius. I don't know what gave you that impression, but thank you. But thank you. Oh god. So much of my first draft was copied from one-off scenes. Yeah, she writes some vibes, like based on mood, she'll write a certain scene that she feels she can do justice to that day. Yeah. That's really sick, but I cannot. That's really cool, but no, not me. I have a friend that doesn't plot and just writes scenes and figures out how to connect them. That's foul. That's crazy. Just writing scenes and like, yeah, we'll figure out the plot. That's brave. That is brave, and I'm scared. I'm scared for them. I've made it. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. My story takes place after the creation of Adam and Eve. Then my own characters will go under a mysterious sleeping spell before Adam and Eve's sins by eating the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good. Ooh. So it's like a prequel lore. I was obsessed with the word exclaim for some reason a few years ago. That's real. That's real. Yeah, after I realized that you're not supposed to use the word exclaimed after using an exclamation point because it's redundant, I completely wrote out the word exclaim from any of my writing ever. So I don't think I've used exclaimed in a long time. You know, in a long, long time. So we all got our book ideas from a single scene, huh? Just wake up in the middle of the night with the most scrumptious scene in our head and just needing to write a book for it. Yeah, low key, yeah. But the funny thing is, though, the scenes that I usually come up with for my projects, like Project What, I had such a specific scene in my head that I wanted to see my characters in, and it never got written into the book. Like even in the zero draft and stuff, never got written into the book. It was just a vibe. It was just a vibe that I like got like just latched onto, um, and it doesn't exist. It does not exist in the book whatsoever. She let out a breath she didn't know she was holding with a standard YA phrase. I remember that. Oh, I remember that. What a time. What a time. And then it was like it got used so much that YA books were making fun of it. Like they were making fun of the cliche, like in the books themselves. What a time. I taught summer camp a couple years ago, and my campers would notice I say essentially a lot. So whenever I said it that week, they would clap. That is so funny. That is so funny. They're like, yes, she said the thing. Oh my god, the chat jumped like crazy. Oh, the knowledge of good and evil, and when my characters actually get reborn as humans, and then my characters actually get reborn as humans. But I'd like to have suggestions from everyone in the chat about doing a 7-book series or a 4-book series. I mean, 4-book is a little more balanced, I guess. um, I really think it just comes down to how much story you're trying to tell. I pull from my deepest fears and hidden desires to create characters from them. Oopsies. That is real. That is real. Yeah, that's. I feel like that's like the best part about writing characters. It's like I can pull both the best and the worst things from myself and turn them into someone, and hope and pray that someone cares about them. Do you already have a book cover in mind for your debut novel? I do. It's. Do I have it on me? I don't know if I have it. It's a photo I took of the sky. It's like a cloudy, like monsoony sky, in my parents' backyard, and I really like that photo. And I think I want to use that for the debut. I don't know. I don't know. I do really like that cover though. I've printed out with that cover, and I think it looks really nice. So I might go with that. But I design covers on a whim, so I might make a new one. Decide to do that instead. Ooh. Okay, let's do the next sprint, guys. Guys, let's do the next sprint. 15 minutes. Are we ready? Are we ready? Well, it would be nice if I put it here. Okay, there we go. No, not yet. No, no, not yet. Okay. That's such a cool idea for a cover, like something you took yourself or made. I feel like that's gonna be the safest route for my covers. I want to make it so I don't have to, pay for like the rights to some photos or get into like copyright troubles. If you traditionally publish, publishers don't usually let the author choose the cover. Authors sometimes have a little bit of influence, but not the designers, unless they are very well known. Yeah, I don't. That's another thing. I don't know if I want to traditionally publish. Um, if anything, I don't think I'll strive for like one of the big five, but like indie publishing. I feel like indie publishing would be cool. Like still getting out there, but not being under one of these huge corporate overlords. Like it's a nice balance because I don't know if I'm really leaning towards self-publish anymore, but I'm so far away from publishing that like I have time. I have time to figure it out. Okay, but anyways, let's do this next sprint. 15 minutes on the clock. Do good. Do good. Beat your last word count. Forgot the word. That's embarrassing. Um, and snippet sharing at the end. But good luck, everyone, because we are starting in three, two, one, go. Go, 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 go. Good luck. Woo! Beep, 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 beep. Okay, how did we do on the fourth sprint? On the fourth sprint. I saw a lot of activity happening here. Um, let's see. Hi, how long are we going to be on? I need to hit 20K in my work in progress. Let's see. Probably for another hour and a half, perhaps, depending on what sprints we get after the sprint challenge. We'll probably be here, yeah, at least for another hour and a half. I'm back. I had to make a yogurt bowl with granola and fruits. Yum. Love. Is it gonna be novellas or 7 to 9? Oh, it's 9 books now. Wait, what? Wait, what did I miss in the chat? Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna read it in my head. What I say? It's forbidden fruit for the Oh, wait, yeah. So wait. So it is. Sounds good. The issue with naming all my chapter fics after song lyrics is that they sometimes can't decide what to do. Sometimes I can't decide what to choose. That's real. Titling chapters is a nightmare to me. I can't even title my own books, okay? It takes so long. When I started Project Cosmos and I decided it was going to be 6 books, I forgot that that meant I had to title 6 books. So that's cool. I forbore. Wrote 349 words. So 100 more words than last sprint, finished the chapter, and hit the 23K goal. Nice. I'm back too. I got Chipotle. Jealous. I love Chipotle. I used to not. I used to not like Chipotle, and then I went maybe a couple months ago for the first time in a while, and I was like, wait, this is so good. Chipotle's gonna have to become the new redacted. I can't. I can't hear about it. I need someone to remind me to update the bingo in the server. Oh my god, I need to update mine too. Whoops. I lost. I got 167 words, but still made decent progress. No! No! So sad. So terrible. I realized I need to change the timeline from before my story takes place because I need technology to be in a more advanced state. Ooh. Uh-oh. 217 words, still brainstorming and overviewing the notes in my phone. I had already started writing this novel, but I got stuck very early on, so I want to outline better this time and world build more. Nice, nice. How much longer will you be on? Yeah, like an hour and a half. So not the turn of this next hour, but the hour after that. We'll be on at least until then. Because that's 2 p.m. for me. It's 12:39 right now for me. So 2 p.m. For everyone else and all their other time zones. That's at least how long we'll be on. I am almost 50% away from the final goal for Project Future, but I will now switch to Project Love. Originally wanted to hit 4K today. I'm still at 1K. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I normally love titling things because music is very integral to my fanfic writing process, but this time it's just not gelling. Ugh. Valid. Very valid. I hit 600. Why do I keep doing that? 6,360 words. So 154 new ones. Nice. I will pack up a future now and put it aside. Rest in peace. Not rest in peace, but you know. We'll see you later, Project Future. I hate chapter naming for myself because I get in my head about it because I will never be as good at it as Grey's Anatomy episode names. Like losing my religion was so fitting. It's like I'll never be him. I'll never be him. For my own sprint challenge, I have no idea where I am. I'm in brainstorming, so like these words don't really count for anything. For my own sanity, I'm just gonna say I'm still in. I'm still in the race. I'm still in the challenge. Okay, perfect. I'll be leaving around 1:30. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, with that, however, let's do the last sprint of the sprint challenge, not the last sprint of the stream, promise. The last sprint of the challenge, though, will be 20 minutes. I haven't been writing as much this week because I had plans to work on it basically every other day. Ah, I see. Well, hopefully you can get a solid amount done today. Hey, Philly. But also with the current weather, the brain is basically the Wicked Witch after water. I real, real. I don't name my chapters in most of my books, but titles are usually easy for me. My current is Scripted to Die. Ooh, fun, fun. Yeah, I don't title my chapters ever. I've never titled my chapters, but titling books is still hard. Still hard. Like, well, I haven't worked on like a new project in a long time. Um, but usually like the chapters, the books I am working on right now, they took forever to get named, except for Project Glass, because I knew Project Glass was just going to be the name of the town that they live in. Like that was easy enough. I just had to name the town. So that was a different problem. But I hate chapters. I hate naming anything, not chapters. Why did I say that? I don't hate chapters. I want to have chapter names like the Percy Jackson books, period. Hey gang, won't be writing because I'm about to go to bed, but good luck with writing. Well, hello. Hello and good night. Yesterday work stopped sooner because it ended up being 35 Celsius. Hold on. I'm gonna translate that into Fahrenheit real quick. 95. Ugh. Yeah. Thanks. Always name the chapters too, even name them with song titles chapters. I absolutely adore chapter titles. I have pages of ideas that are only titles, but I know what they are about. Wow. You guys are title sweats. I could not. I could not. Titles are one of the last things I figure out. Two of the books I'm working on are named after the town they live in, but I feel like that's a bit much. So one of them has to change. Real. You could make it like part of your brand. I don't know. It would be fun. It's like all my books are named after their setting. Come on in. I'm good at naming characters, but titling books and chapters are not for me. I feel like I have to complete it for it to have a name. That's wrong. That is real. I suck at naming no matter what. Valid. Valid. A few of mine, fair warning, they're kind of angsty. I am once again reminded that life sucks. I might barf. Now would be a great time to be anyone but me. Absolute and pure suffering. Ooh, I like those though. Would you ever go on a vacation style writing retreat in the future? I would love to. I would love to build a trip around writing research, writing all day, going to coffee shops. Like that would be amazing. Um, once I have money, once I have money and the free time to do so, yes, I'd love that. I'd love to do that. More, a lesson on avoiding responsibilities, nuisances that I regretfully call friends. I love those. I love those. No, I lost my first place. Um, I was inspired by Degrassi using song names in episodes, so I even named the chapters and song names. Oh, fun. The only project I have chapter titles for right now is How to Raise an AI Right, because those are the chapter names for the pages from the parenting book. That makes sense. That makes sense. My cover and title are part of my process. I need them to write the story. Oh, okay. I That's actually really cool. I like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely in the boat where it's like the book doesn't feel real until you have a title for it. Um, like Project what? Project Cosmos. Those are like filler titles, but it's like it doesn't feel like real and like legit until there's like an actual title for it. Like something that could be on shelves, you know? Like some of them are, so here I got into the mainframe and teaching your AI about human mortality. Love, love that. Titles, titles, titles. What a nightmare. But how great it is when you actually figure them out. It was only when I was drafting Project Star last, like over the summer, like fast drafting it, that I actually came up with the final titles for those three books. And oh my god, it felt so good. It felt so good to finally have actual titles for those books. And I have covers, but they're not covers I could use, probably because they have NASA images on them. So maybe I'd have to get in touch with them and see, but okay. Anyways, let's get into the next sprint. We're just Yap City over here. Okay, I'm just Yap City over here. Okay, but anyways, let's go. 20 minutes on the clock. Good luck, everyone. And beat. This is the final round, so push through to the end. Beat your final score. Let's do this. Good luck, because we are starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Go, 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 go. Good luck. Woo! Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, that is the final sprint of the sprint challenge. How did we do? How did we do? How did we do? What did I do actually? Oh, I was working on putting together some research for Project Cosmos. Not even Project Star, the one that I'm supposed to be working on right now. I think I figured out the space weapony stuff that I was doing though, so that's a win. I can check that off of my list for Project Star for the moment. So I finished something in that project, but I was also working on getting together some research for Project Cosmos. Oops. Okay. Hopefully that's a little better for now, at least for the time being. 200 words, 13,239. Don't know what that means. 13,239 words. Impressive. Impressive. 213, 373 written, so yeah, look at me go. I also have to hit the 2K in Project Love and finish chapter 2. Nice! Over 500 words. Yay, the sprint challenge does magic. That's what I'm saying, man. It's insane. It is insane. 600 away from 3K in love, but I don't think I'll make that today. Valid. Worked on my map, but got 156 words. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I honestly don't know how many words I got. Words. Brainstorming words. 660 words, so about 6,600 words, so about 240 words this time. I got no words because my friend moves up at the time we were going to the thrift store, and I needed to get fit into both for smart casual because that's what my new workplace is. Oh, well, exciting. I love a good thrift. I am having an issue deciding if my female main character can see my male main character. He's dead, but not dead. He's what I call a protocol reaper. Ooh, fun. I love that. 236 words of brainstorming. I feel good to work on re-outlining. I think I'm going to have to go for it to get a 0 draft out and then re-outline after that. Otherwise, it's never going to get finished. Felt. It's like just get the words down on the page. We'll make them look good later. We'll make them sound good later. Okay, but it's time for the number generator. We have already been streaming and sprinting for about 2 hours and 20 minutes. So depending on how long this next sprint is, this might be the final sprint. We might just have one final sprinty sprint for today. Maybe next time if we do the sprint challenge again, we will only go up to like 15 minutes instead of 20, just so it's more of like a warm-up-y thing. But that's for next time. That's for next time. But I do want to figure out what our probably final sprint is going to be. All right, we're going to do 20 to 45. It's going to be a longer sprint no matter what, but let's just see how long it is. If it's the full 45, I'm going to scream. Go. No. I jinxed it. I jinxed it. That's crazy. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. I literally should not have said anything. Oh my god. I'm sick. I'm sick. Why do I do these things? Why do I do these things? Okay, we got a 45-minute sprint as the final sprint for today. Whew. That's so funny. My apologies to everyone involved. Okay, what did I miss in the chat? 400 away from 7,000 in Project Religion. Nice. Probably will do that tomorrow. Valid. Did some planning, did some editing, but it's getting late. I think it's time for me to go. Goodbye. You're lucky. You don't have to do a 45-minute sprint with us. you don't have to do this. Well, in 2 hours it's midnight here, so I would get another bingo card. Oh, bingo card, bingo board. Lol, so saw that coming. We split into two. We cannot upset the sprint gods. They gave us 45. We have to do 45. I'm sorry. Who didn't pray to the sprint gods? Me. You're right. You're so right. It was my fault. I didn't. I spied them, and this is what I can. You guys all have to deal with my lack of faith. I apologize. I work better with longer sprints though. That's very true. I feel like longer sprints are a lot nicer. But I wasn't expecting a full 45, like we could have gone 30, 35. Like what's going on with the 45? Come on. I'm gonna have to leave. Bye y'all. We'll make up my 45-minute sprint later. Goodbye. Goodbye. At least it's not sprint challenge, so we can all slow down. True, true. You don't have to keep flying across the keyboard. Okay, but I guess the sooner we start, the better. So I think we should just jump in. 45 whole minutes on the clock. It's gonna be our final sprint, obviously. Um, so make it count, make it good. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm starting with 200 words in 15,267. Let's see if I can get 20k to 20k this sprint. Oh my god. Good luck. Good luck. Okay, let's do this. I was gonna edit Project What, but I think I'm just gonna stick with Project Star. I'm kind of liking the brainstorming, so maybe that's what I'll work with. I don't know. I don't know. I have time. I have time to figure it out. Um, maybe I can hit the 3K. 618 words missing for 3K. I think you could do it. 45 minutes. That's a reasonable amount of time, I think, to get 600 words. I believe in you. I believe in you. Okay. Whew. Let's do this, guys. 45 minutes on the clock. Good luck, everyone, because we are starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Go, 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 go. Good luck. Whew. Beep, 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 beep. We did it. We did it. 45 whole minutes on the clock. No longer on the clock. We beat the clock. We did it. How did everyone do? How did everyone do? I'm calling it here because I got to get ready for work. But I got 497 words, giving me a total of 1,157 for the day. Wish you all a good day. Well, good job. We'll see you later. Have fun at work. Try to have fun at work. Do your best. I believe in you. Hit 1,000 words. I definitely failed the challenge, but that's okay. I'm still reading. Valid. Valid. That ad scared the crud out of me so loud. Oh no. I'm sorry. Especially for like a stream that's like silent. Whoops. 13,440 41 words ahead right now. Nice. Okay, total words written during the live. 2,188 hit 23K and finished chapter 9 in Project Future, and hit 3K and finished chapter 2 and 3 in Project Love. I wish I could do this every day. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. That is a lot of drafting. Good on you for being do that much. Being able to do that much. Cannot speak today. I don't know what's going on. Cannot speak. Does anybody have any final snippets? I do not have any snippets because I was working on Project Star that whole time. But I did get a good chunk of brainstorming done for Project Star, so I'm happy. I think for the words and streams today, it helped getting me motivated, getting me moving because I was sitting here watching YouTube. Felt very much felt like it takes some effort to get going nowadays. The stream was so helpful because I hadn't written at all today. Let me check if I was snippet. Ooh, okay. Wow. Okay, so you got 2,000 words in the stream alone, not even just like for today. That's crazy. Thanks for the good stream today. I had a good writing class session. Yay! I'm glad. I'm in chapter 2, Adam and Eve, which is beat 2, theme stated. Nice. Nice. Good old beat sheet. You love to see it. Rule 2 has been broken. No talking, no touching, no fixing. You're not here to save them. 1 of 3 warnings. Ooh, uh-oh. Scary. 1 of 3 warnings. That's very intriguing. Now I need to know what this is. Now I need to know what you're writing. Oh my god, what is wrong with my internet? I'm actually gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry. It's not gonna be any better. Not really. Oh, okay, wait. It's a little better. Okay. We're good. I think we're good. Can you guys see me still? Jake lifts his hand. Mr. Blake watches him, arching his eyebrow but not saying anything. I don't have a book, Mr. Blake. I don't remember asking, Mr. Robert. Mr. Blake is a tough teacher. Ooh, uh-oh. Can't believe your character got hit with the I didn't ask. That's awful. From a teacher? Supernatural thriller? Ooh. Ooh. Love. Love. They're in world history right now. And Jake is the new student and it's his first day. I can give spoilers, but I won't here. Dang, it's his first day and the teacher's already bullying him. That's messed up. That's messed up. Like, bro, I just got here. All right, but guys, I think we're all done. I think we did it. I think we crushed it. Great job, everyone. I feel like that was a nice, productive stream. I've discovered quite a few things in Project Star that I'm excited to explore a little bit more after the stream. And that 45-minute sprint was kind of messed up. It's fine. Let's just say Mr. Blake and Jake know each other before. Basically, they go way back. Ooh, okay. So he's not just being mean to some random kid. There's history. I see. I see. I see. Thank you. You too. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. That was a good stream. That was fun. I do like doing the sprint challenge as like a warm up. I think in the future we'll do less. Like we won't go all the way to 20. Maybe we'll just go to 10. So we'll have three like small warm up sprints and then we'll go into the number generator sprints. Just so we have more time to converse with the sprint gods. But we will try that next time. I will be here again next Saturday, same time, same place, so come hang out. We'll do basically the same thing. Hopefully we won't get a full 45-minute sprint, and that will be the only one we do after the sprint challenge, but it's okay. It's okay. Anyways, thank you guys so much for writing with me, hanging out, chatting, talking about writing. This was a lot of fun. I will see you guys next time, next week, like I just said. I will also be in the Discord basically every single day. If you guys are in the Discord, you guys have probably seen that I've been sprinting in the Discord quite a bit. So if you want more sprints that aren't live like this, head over to the Discord. I'm always in there sprinting. But I'll see you guys next time. Have a good rest of your weekend, good rest of your week, good rest of your life if I never see you guys again. Let's not say that. That's ominous. But I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.